What's good? So I've had the van for I guess about 2 weeks now. It's been amazing. Everything's working great. My the only thing I haven't tested is the propane for my stove, but I'm gonna test that probably tomorrow. I got to go get the cover for it from the guy I bought it from. He's still got that at his house, so I'm excited to go grab that. So yeah, I am going to do my absolute best to talk on the camera more and to talk more. I have discovered in the last couple years that I'm kind of quiet, and not because I don't have things to say. It's because I feel like who's listening and who would even understand where I'm coming from anyway. So I'm squashing those thoughts. I'm going to minimize those and just assume everybody wants to hear what I have to say. And we'll see how that goes. Anyway, so today we are really just giving it a recreational drive. I'd love to have somewhere that I was going that was exciting, but I'm going to go to like 2 thrift shops, Aldi's, and then like, so, woo! But we're in the van, we're riding around, and we are going to practice recording videos and just talking about stuff. So, what is the van going to do for MEOWCHEMIST and Stardust Studios? Well, this is the beginning of me being able to freely travel anywhere I want in the country and in my own home. I can take it anywhere. So last year when I went to Infrasound Equinox and when I went to Symmetry Festival, it was 18 hours to Infrasound, 16 hours to Symmetry. And I was using my 2012 Ford Focus, my little silver bullet, to which worked fantastically. I mean, great gas mileage, cost me very little to get there and back, but it was very uncomfortable, and sleeping just didn't happen. I'd stop at like a rest stop about 12 hours in, I think, maybe longer. Anyway, and I took a nap for a couple hours, maybe. Woke up just cooking. So, yeah, we won't be doing that anymore. Now we have a vehicle that we can take, and we can stop at any rest stop. We can stop anywhere we want to and set up for the night and just camp. So that's a huge evolution for how I'm going to be able to take this idea and the Celestial Cats and MEOWCHEMIST and all of these things that I'm creating and bring them to the world and bring them right in front of people if I can. My plan is to really try to break out of my shell and get out and be more social. It's something that I've always kind of struggled with, but I'm really willing to put in the effort and put in the time to make this work. This is my goal. This is my life. This is who I am, and I cannot wait to show you everything that I've created and hopefully inspire you to create whatever you dream is possible, because you can do it. It's right there. You just gotta reach out and take it. So here we are, reaching out and taking it. By the way, I grabbed this new Lemon Perfect dragon fruit flavored organic lemon water with 0 sugar, and we're about to see how good it is. Ready for the testing? Oh, that's tart as a mofo. Not bad. It kind of tastes like it has 0 sugar, meaning like hints of like a chemical aftertaste. I probably should try to read the label while I'm driving, while I'm in sunglasses and in the shade. So the thrift shop that I was going to go to is not open. Oh well, we'll just skip that one. And dang, I don't really want to go to Aldi first. Oh well, that's what we're doing. We're going to Aldi first, I guess. Or probably to see my girlfriend first, and then Aldi to grab some food for the week, stock up. I gotta finish putting some shingles on a roof for a small shed for the guy that I am managing his properties and doing some work for. I have just finished chapter 1 of the Celestial Cats Galaxy Tide Shaper, book number 2. I am so stoked. So stoked. Because this is like the culmination of everything that I've been working for and creating, and why it took me so long before I started the second book, because I needed everything to be perfect. And now I have a complete Bible for book 1, book 2, book 3, book 4, and a master Bible that connects them in a full circle. So when you get to the end of book 4, you will realize what happened at the beginning of book 1 couldn't have occurred without what happened at the end of book 4. Insane. It's insane. It's insane. I can't wait for y'all to experience this. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. And I have so many plates that I'm spinning while trying to juggle, while doing jumping jacks and clapping with my feet. So, if I could copy and paste myself a few times, that'd be awesome. I've been using AI to try to assist with that, and it has been extremely helpful. But it still seems like I have to baby it too much. Like, I have to monitor everything that it's producing for accuracy. Otherwise, I end up with slop, some kind of garbage. And I don't mean that in the form of image generation. I actually mean that in the form of a lot of things, from scheduling to analysis to all different types of functions that it can perform for me. Just seems like it's still infantile in its understanding of what it's doing. Like, it can do it, but it doesn't really know what it's doing. So it has a lot of oops moments. So I'm gonna continue just pushing ahead. I mean, that's what we're doing. That's why we got the van. That's why I'm gonna set this thing up to be my central hub. This is my Celestial Starcraft. That's the name. Celestial Starcraft. Celestar. Celestar. AKA Celestial Starcraft. That's what we're naming the van. We just figured it out. Hell yeah. Alright, see? That's why we recorded this video. That's why we recorded it. We are right here in the mix. In the Celestial Starcraft. In the Celestar. Rolling. This is it. And you're a part of it now. Yeah, you. I've got a camera mount that I'm gonna put, so like, you're making more up here. But for now, this is what we got to work with. So this is what we work with. I just saw a blood donation thing, and I don't think I've ever donated blood before. Should we do that? Could that be something we do today? Probably should eat first. All I've had is coffee. and a couple sips of lemon perfect. The greatest discovery I've had in this last year and a half to 2 years, everything that I've been through, suicide, overcoming, or let me rephrase that, overcoming suicide, overcoming self-hatred, overcoming depression. Not that I don't battle with, some sadness or reminders of things that I wish I still had, like with my mom not being here anymore, rest her soul, and my brother not being here anymore. Of course, when I have memories that activate of those two, most of the time now I attach it to something joyful, but still the longing for them being here is still going to be prevalent. I mean, it makes no sense to say otherwise. But I try to view depression differently now and not see it as depression, see it as a compression of everything that I've learned, experienced, or not allowed myself to think or consciously come to mind. Because we have so many thoughts. I can't remember what the exact number is. I'll put it on the screen when I look it up. It's insane amount of thoughts that we have every day. And you can't consciously recall all of those thoughts or even actively engage with all of those thoughts. So like at the end of the night when you're sitting in bed and your mind is just racing, typically that is because you have all of these thoughts that are stuck in there that haven't been dealt with. And the way to handle that, or the best way to manage that, would be to sit quietly and allow yourself to feel those things, allow yourself to process those things. So that's something that I've started practicing a little more often, and it seems to be helping. And I just compress all of the things that I've been through, all of my experiences, and try to turn them into a diamond of sorts, some sort of valuable lesson and something that I can draw power from, knowing that I overcame it. For example, like whenever I quit smoking cigarettes, quit smoking weed, and I quit drinking, all within like the same 2 to 3 months. And being able to do that and be consistent with it for almost 6 months gave me such a power within myself that I'm excited to tap back into. I had a lot of things occur in life to test me and to see if I was really as formidable as I thought I was. And as sometimes we need to fail to grow, that is exactly what occurred. I failed, I grew, I failed, I grew, and here we are, still failing and growing. And to be honest, there's no failure for me. It's all just a continuous growth. You can cut me down 1,000 times. I'm just gonna grow back. Stronger, taller, heavier, thicker. Damn, that's a thick ass boy! With that being said, I just arrived at destination number 1, so I will check y'all in a little while.